OPEC Fund for International Development is preparing to enter the sustainable bonds market, with plans to issue both green and blue bonds to support economic resilience in small island developing states, SIDS. The move, revealed by OPEC Vice President for Public Sector Operations, Shaimai Al-Sheibi, signals a strategic shift in how the fund mobilizes capital for climate-vulnerable nations. The upcoming bond instruments are designed to attract private investors interested in environmental, social, and governance (ESG) assets, a growing global pool now valued in the trillions. Unlike traditional development lending, the proceeds from these bonds will be earmarked for targeted climate-smart projects. Blue bonds in particular remain a niche but fast-emerging asset class, and the OPEC Fund's entry could bring greater visibility and scale to marine-focused investments.
The second is a new sphere for us, which is the issuance of green and blue bonds. As we know, SIDS are too small and very much heavily indebted. They cannot just simply rely on sovereign lending. So these blue bonds would collect and direct private capital to support these very fragile economies.
OPEC Vice President for Public Sector Operations, Shaimai Al-Sheibi. The Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, and IDB Invest have announced a renewed strategic partnership aimed at accelerating private sector development across the Caribbean by expanding trade finance access, particularly for small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. At the heart of the collaboration is CDB's new Trade Finance Guarantee Program, designed to address a critical barrier in the region, which is the limited access to timely trade financing. Through a Risk Participation Agreement, RPA, IDB Invest will share in the risk associated with loans, enabling greater lending capacity and more support for businesses engaged in regional and international trade. Division Chief for Private Sector at the CDB, Lisa Harding, says this partnership will enhance access to trade investment across member countries, crowd in private sector resources, foster economic growth, and deepen regional integration. Trade finance is essential in bridging funding gaps between trading partners, helping businesses, especially SMEs, to compete effectively in global markets. The partnership also plans joint project financing and capacity building efforts to foster a more resilient and dynamic private sector environment.